Good evening and welcome to BCN News. Leading the bulletin tonight, the Family Protection Bill 2019, which will provide legal protection for victims of domestic violence, is expected to be tabled in the Fono Eke Pule before the end of the year. This is according to the government lawyers from the Crown Law Office. BCN journalist Esther Pavihi has more.
The government has been working on the Family Protection Bill for about 10 years. The bill is now with the translators before it is presented to the Whanokē Pule. The local committee, headed by the Director General of the Ministry of Social Services, was established several years ago to spearhead the work. Technical assistance in the drafting of the bill was provided by the Secretariat of the Pacific Communities Regional Rights Resources Team and New Zealand's Parliamentary Council Office. The principal purposes of this law is to consolidate and simplify the law relating to marriage, and also to provide no-fault divorce and the recognition of de facto relationships and a default position of 50-50 division of assets when a marriage or de facto relationship ends, as well as various forms of financial support to spouses and partners. When this bill is passed, it will provide legal protection for victims of domestic violence. Their abusers and perpetrators will face penalties of up to 2 years imprisonment, which is harsher than the current common assault punishment. This is Esther Pavihi for BCN News.
The annual Pina Mina Day ceremony, marking the arrival of the gospel in Niue in its 173rd year, took place at the Ekalesia Niue's Millennium Hall in Alofi yesterday.
All 13 Ekalesia churches from around the island gathered to praise together with other religious denominations, including visiting church ministers from New Zealand-based congregations. The highlight of the Ekalesia service includes the village hymns, as well as fellowship with worshippers from overseas. The Pina Mina Day service is also a significant day in the Ekalesia calendar, because it is the day where the 13 Ekalesia and those participating contribute financially to the main administration of the Ekalesia Niue. This year they raised $70,149, which is a decrease of some $12,000 from what they raised last year of $82,765.20.
The estimated value of economic activity in the Niue economy in constant prices has increased since last reported from $27.9 million to $29.7 million from 2017 to 2018.
According to the latest statistical release, this equates to 6.5% annual growth. In current prices for the same periods, the economy has increased production from $36.7 million in 2017 to $43.5 million in 2018. A significant growth of 18.4%. This outcome was consistent with the development efforts and strategies undertaken by government, business community and individuals, according to the Statistics Department.
Niue primary school students will be learning water skills starting from this week.
The Water Skills for Life program has been officially launched at Niue Primary School today, which is officially being funded by New Zealand Aid and delivered by Maritime New Zealand. Previous programs were voluntarily carried out by Niue Dive, Balcony Adventures and Tanamana Sports.
This is a pilot. We came over in May and investigated how we could run a program similar to what we run in New Zealand. And so starting tomorrow we are going to try it out. We're using Kirk's pool at the High Commission, and we're going to take the kids to the pool, and I'm going to teach the teachers how to teach their kids water skills for life. It's not so much about swimming as such, it's about survival skills. So they learn how to get in and out of the water safely. They learn how to go under the water and be really confident under the water. And then they also learn how to float. So stay afloat in all sorts of different situations, so that if they accidentally land in the water, they have the skill to stay afloat and hopefully survive an accident.
The students will have their swimming classes at the pool of the New Zealand High Commissioner's residence.
Which is a program that is a regionally based program, part of the Maritime New Zealand Safety at Sea program. So hence the yellow shirt, the orange shirt that everyone will recognise. So this is about providing skills for, I think you just heard, for kids to be able to learn to be safe in the water. The program is funded by Foreign Affairs and Trade New Zealand. The High Commissioner is providing access to the High Commission pool, which is great. It gets a bit of good use, and so we're really, really pleased about that. But it is Swimming New Zealand, partnering with the Department of Transport, the Department of Fisheries and Education and the primary school to collaborate and provide the program, the teaching program. So yeah, we're very happy about that.
The pilot program was officially launched during the school assembly.
This month marks Pinktober. An event to raise public awareness on breast cancer was held at the Commercial Centre last Thursday evening.
The Pink Ribbon Awareness Fashion Show was organized to increase public awareness on the disease that has increasingly claimed the lives of many Niuean women. The evening showcased some of the local fashion designers' outfits for both women and men. The theme of the evening, pink, saw all those participating wearing the theme color. The health department did a presentation on the statistics of the various forms of cancers that have affected the lives of Niueans. Entertainment on the evening was provided by the National Council of Women and the Kolimaya Dance Group.
And that's BCN News for tonight. Thank you for joining us. Do join us same time tomorrow. Until then, have a safe evening.